take a look at this town. It's one of the best preserved, most popular ghost towns in America, and you'll see why.
So how much wind is too much?
We're asking ourselves that question. The wind is 29 miles out of the northwest with some gusts. It's coming off of our right front side, but it makes you wonder what it would take to push us off the road.
I don't know, but I think anything more than 5 miles an hour is too much.
She likes sunny, dry, and warm. So we're here in Murdo, South Dakota. It's a beautiful day, but it is windy, and all of South Dakota is under a wind advisory right now, and it's chilly. It's raw outside. It's what, 42 degrees?
Something like that, yeah, 42, 44.
So we're gonna get on the road, but I think what we'll do is we're gonna see just how it feels to drive. There's a place, Dakota, South Dakota. It's about 40 minutes away from here, and if we don't like it, we'll just pull over and stop.
Just move over. The beauty of RVing. Just go somewhere else.
You ready?
Hold on.
You're cold. Look at him shivering.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.
So when you're driving in wind, it's the gusts. You know, steady wind is steady wind, and you know, obviously there's too much steady wind too, but it's the gusts. And you have to be ready for the gusts because they can blow you and pull you off, and then the wind, then it stops, and then you overcorrect. So, ooh, that's stiff. Yeah, we're not in a rush.
Dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere.
Windy, but not bad. It didn't blow me off the road or anything like that, so we've done about 30 miles. That's good. Did he go? When it's cold and blustery outside, tell him to just go to the bathroom.
Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Something's definitely wrong with Shar's sunny, dry, and warm thing that she's got going on. We just pulled into Sturgis, South Dakota. Beautiful. The sun, the snow has started to fall. Luckily, it's 41 degrees. It ain't gonna stick, but this is pretty sporty.
We are in Sturgis, South Dakota. We're at this really cute campground called Rush No More RV Campground, or RV Park and Campground. And you really need to come and check it out. It's a little chilly right now. It's in the low 40s. It was snowing earlier, which is ridiculous. And but it's a really cute place. A lot of the area, or the campgrounds in this area, are only open during Sturgis, the motorcycle rally. So Phil here is going to unhook all of the straps from our car so that we can go to the store.
This place is pretty incredible. I mean, it's awesome. It's beautiful. It's in a valley. It has been super windy. And so we're gonna hang out here for probably a day or two, let the wind come through. It's gonna get cold. Let's go shop. I'll get the car on. We're here at Safeway in Spearfish, South Dakota. Vaccination time.
Fingers crossed that they can guarantee that I can get my second shot in Wyoming at a Safeway there.
So we made 2 appointments, one for the J&J vaccine tomorrow, unless they've got the J&J vaccine here. And then, so we're going to try to get the 2-shot variant today, but if it doesn't work, Safeway's good because they've got access all around the country, and they've got 3 Safeways within an hour and a half or so from our next project in Wyoming. So if we can get this shot here and they can forecast that we can get the shot in Wyoming, then we're good. Otherwise, J&J it is.
J&J it is. So we will see. Fingers crossed that, well, this one works.
Plenty of research that we did yesterday. J&J vaccine is fine. It's got the numbers look skewed, but it's really pretty good.
Yep. So I'm okay with either one.
All right, let's go. So excited. We're here at Safeway. We they weren't sure how to do the second, because usually wherever you get a first dose, you have to get the second dose. Well, what we did was we got here, we checked in. They said, we're not sure how that works. So we called the Safeway at Lander, Wyoming, near Sinks Canyon State Park, and they scheduled us. Just love that. Love that.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Yep. Now we'll cancel our appointment tomorrow and we'll be good to go.
Yep.
Oh, I should have recorded downtown Deadwood, but that's where we are right now. And it's sunny, dry, and warm. We have beautiful white warm flakes that are falling, and we are loving life. Hey, thanks. I'll get the door. Someone wanted to get in the car. So we came here for a certain reason. Hold it, hold it. Cafe Moonshine. The only place we've been able to find it in this country. Even in Tennessee, we could not find anything except for like a Bailey's, kind of a Java cream moonshine, but that's one of our favorites, if not our favorite, right?
And impossible to find. It's so hard to find, so we stocked up a little bit.
I'm saying we're leaving just in time. Okay, our tire pressure monitoring system. Tires are a little low. We're gonna fill those up when we get fuel, but we are out of here just in time to go to Billings, Montana. We're gonna take a northerly route that's gonna take us up into just a corner from South Dakota into Montana, and then and we avoid I-90. I-90 is supposed to get some snow on the road, so we're gonna go north where the storm is not expected to go. So it's gonna be an easy travel day.
That's gonna be an easy travel day. We are beating the storm and leaving it in the south.
Yep. We like to call these no flakes. Ourselves an issue. We could not get out of our camper because this thing, can you hit the steps, babe? That thing is loose. Nope, still not doing it. Okay, here, hold this. I'm gonna climb up on this. This thing is the single point of failure for your ability to climb out of your coach. This thing got loose and it impacted the door and we couldn't open the door. So there you go. And I tightened this thing too a little while ago. We'll have to put that on our safety checklist. Yep. Okay. That is nuts. Man, the little things that can totally screw you over that people don't realize, and that was one of them. Morning. It's our last push to Bannack State Park. Getting everything packed up. We're putting everything where it needs to go. And then we have our routine, Shar and I. We don't even, we go through our checklist at the end to verify that we got everything, but we totally have our routine. She does her thing, I do mine. It has been a morning. Our spidey senses are up right now because when you have, have you ever had it when a couple things happen all in order and you're like, okay, we need to focus, it happened. It started when we tripped a breaker for trying to run 2 space heaters and the coffee machine on the 110 circuit, and in our video of Fall Creek Falls, we said you can't do that because you'll pop the 30 amp breaker, and we did.
Clearly somebody doesn't get electricity unless they're flipping the switch on and off.
I wish we had it on camera, but our battery, our disc got full. So it shut off. It was a bummer right when it happened. And for that, it was I almost drove away with the jacks down. Luckily, when you hit like the parking brake, that thing will automatically retract, and it did. It did exactly what it needed to do. But that was stupid because we're not paying attention to the checklist. Complacency. And then we got going, and the windshield wipers. We've had this problem with the windshield wipers where they don't really work correctly, where they hit their stop point at a random place on the windshield. Oh, and while we were driving, the engine just quit.
Well, the generator.
The generator engine just quit. And so, it's one of those things.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something.
Okay, so we're they're gonna let us drive all the way through town, and you've got to see this. So I'm gonna drive through nice and slow, hold the camera, take a look at this town. It's one of the best preserved, most popular ghost towns in America, and you'll see why.
I see. Trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Later, it comes later, dear. For many of us, promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes and know beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you.
So that was it. Our trip from Iowa here to this beautiful amazing ghost town.
Yep, we made it to Bannack, and it is so much more than I could have even asked for. It's awesome.
So a little bit of history about this town. It was established around 1862, and it was continuously manned and occupied by some residents, probably a steadily dwindling number up until the 70s, until it was ultimately abandoned, and that's when the state park system picked it up.
Yeah, it's a really great place. It's a historic area, so they have to keep things in the same form that they originally were. So like almost none of the buildings are painted because painted buildings weren't the thing back then. So it's a really it's such a cool place.
So we are here to do a couple of things. Project number one is to go through and renovate and replace some of the deck boards and the stringers for this iconic boardwalk.
And this building right behind us, the porch is sagging a bit, and it has gone into a little bit of just kind of rotting on the actual porch area. So we're going to be doing some repairs on that. And then one of my favorite things, which is my most annoying things, is that we're going to be removing some graffiti because it's so infuriating that people destroy property like that. So we're going to get some of that cleaned up, so hopefully people don't redo it.
You gotta love the wind, and sorry for the wind noise. We could have a boom mic, but we forgot it. But here in a dusty ghost town, what do you always have? Wind. So we hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to follow along our journey.
Yeah, hit that notification bell so you know when we posted a new video, and please share it with your friends and your family. We love to have folks join us on our volunteer projects, so if you can't, maybe they can.
And stay tuned for the next couple of weeks. We're going to post up our completion video and our progress video, hopefully, of everything that we're doing here. And I can't wait to get started. All of our volunteers show up tomorrow. See you later.
All right, and remember, don't just RV, volunteer.